So we're currently in Bruno's S2000. I can't tell you enough how excited I am to drive this car again. This gearbox is just perfection. That guy is going for it. Holy shit. My God. And this rev counter over here, car's pretty loud inside, but that's just because the isolation, like especially in the back, it's missing some upholstery. Like the thing is, like the way this engine revs, and it's just like the gearbox is just absolutely unbelievable. I swear. I told them like I'm not in a position right now to just buy this car because first of all, I just bought a house. And honestly, even if I was to buy it, I wouldn't have a place to park it. And it doesn't really matter, like, it doesn't really make sense for me to buy it because I just simply don't come to Portugal enough. So, yeah. Let's just do a little pull here. It's so fun. And when I rented this in Japan, like I had the choice between this and the Skyline. The Skyline was obviously more expensive, like the R32 GTR. And it was honestly a great bet because in Japan, I don't know where, like what the speed limits are. I don't know where the speed cameras are. And it was a great car to have, like, because even like driving like a normal, like within the speed limits, this is on third gear and it's a very nervous engine. Like you press it and it just goes. So like, it's just super fun. Even on low speeds, like it's super fun. We're going 60 now and I'm having a lot of fun. Like and you heel and toe all the time. And it's just a nice car. Like it's unbelievable. It's just a shame that they're getting so expensive. Like this over here is like almost like 40,000 euros, which is ridiculously expensive, but I get why, you know. Like it's such a driver's oriented car. I can't put into words because like when you drive the S13, it's pretty old and you feel it's old. I mean, it's supposed to be old. It's 1989, you know, and mine's completely original. So you feel like the body roll and you feel like the gearbox, even though it's pretty good, it obviously isn't as like the short shift that this one has. And you know, when you put the gears, it's not as satisfying per se compared to this one, but this one is just like you feel like you're in a go-kart at all times, you know, like it's so nice. Even like you see like the car wants to kick out obviously, but it's predictable, you know, like it's amazing. Like you can have fun in it, but it's extremely, you need to respect this car. That's the thing. He's usually parked at his place and he doesn't really take it out all the time. So yeah, let's see if we can work something out up until the end of this week. But like I would grab it like during daylight, but the thing is he has to work during the day. So yeah, let's see if we can work this out. But even just for like some photo shoots with the S13, I think it'd be great, honestly. So just to keep you guys, like, just to show you the car a little bit, this is an AP1 S2000, as you probably have seen so far. Not much to say. I mean, I'm not gonna teach you guys. So Bruno put these fantastic Recaro bucket seats, and honestly, fantastic. Like, they really hug you a lot, and they're really comfy. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, like through the camera. Also, I mean, it's nighttime, but they fit the car perfectly. So there's a couple issues of daily driving this. The first being, you don't really see it like with the camera, but this thing is pretty tall. And what happens is, if you need to go inside the car, you actually need to like just fall into that little hole. And when you're doing like sort of like a daily lifestyle, it's pretty difficult. Another thing is, when you put the seatbelt on, the seatbelt, it falls right over there, and it's a bit tricky. This seems cliche, but it's a bit difficult to put the seatbelt because you need to just like nudge a little bit and pull it. So it's a bit difficult to just like go in and out of the car. Bruno also put this fantastic Sparko steering wheel right here. I think if you're doing like an OEM plus build, this thing is absolutely unbelievable, because it's slightly smaller. If you guys can see, it's slightly smaller than the OEM one, but I don't know if it's just like the diameter or it's just like the thickness of it. It's just a fantastic feel. And the driving position of this car paired with the steering wheel, it feels like you're driving a go-kart. So it's unbelievable. It's actually really, really good. And again, like, it's an S2000, not much to say about it. It's just fantastic, you know. Bruno also put these super ultra leggers here. They're 18 inches, and if you're doing like this OEM plus build, I think the car just sits perfectly. He put Bilstein shocks on it. He says that it actually makes the car more comfortable than it is straight out of the factory. I don't really recall, because when I drove the S2000 in Japan, it was completely original, and honestly, I can't really compare it, but this feels blunted on the road. It's obviously rough because it's like a pretty hard car, so you feel every bump in the road, but it's also very comfy. And yeah, so we got the F20C engine, which is a legend in itself, and it feels like the car, it's always live. It's always alive, even on like driving slowly. So this is it. We've got the two cars right here, the S13. We got the Opel Corsa right there. If you guys can see it, I have to do a video on that as well. So yeah, basically, I'd buy one in a heartbeat. It's just unfortunate because my current life, it doesn't really make sense for me to buy one, especially because I rarely ever come to Portugal. I'm lucky to come here once a month. I used to come a lot, but my job just doesn't allow it to come, you know, regularly. And I feel bad because basically I have the S13, which is obviously my dream car, and it's just unfortunate because I don't drive it enough, and I basically fall asleep every single day thinking I don't drive this car enough. And imagine, like, you have your dream car, and by the time I moved to Dubai, I actually had it for, I think, probably like 2 years, maybe less. And my job back then, it didn't really allow me to drive the car as much as I wanted, because my wage was pretty bad. Like, it was basically like awful. Like, I struggled to even survive. Good thing I was living in my parents' house, so I didn't have to pay any bills, but I couldn't afford to be paying like fuel for the car to drive it as I wanted, when I wanted. I still drove it a whole lot. I still put like 20,000 kilometers on it, but it wasn't really enough, you know. Like, I could drive this car virtually every single day, and I was doing it daily. Fortunate that actually, though, I can't really film these cars consistently during daytime, because Bruno has to work and Sergio has to work as well, and by the time I'm able to go like for coffee with them is usually late at night. So it's pretty difficult for me to have enough time during my leave or my layovers to actually film this car or shoot this car in daytime, which is unfortunate, but then again, it's better than nothing. And I get to drive it every now and then. So that's fantastic in my book, you know. So by the time you guys actually watch this, everything's going to be set up, so it's going to be pretty funny, because by the time I film this and by the time it gets posted, I will have to come up with a YouTube channel name. So I don't know. I'm going to ask for some recommendations, because I honestly have no idea what I'm going to choose. So let's see what I come up with.